So
David.
Let's get right to it, guys. Joe Burrow spoke last Wednesday regarding his future, and it was kind of dark. Kind of sounded like he was going to give up, hang it up, and be done. Today he spoke again saying, I'm going to be playing football for a long time. Then he said, I can't see that maybe I'm not with the Bengals, but you think about a lot of things.
Yep, there it is.
Is he asking out in the offseason?
I have manifested this since the offseason with what they were doing to Trey Hendrickson. I have said 100 times, Joe Burrow's going to ask out. We are getting so close to it. Now, look, I know the contract will make it difficult. Maybe it's not tomorrow. Rico, it's that gif. It's happening. It's happening. Joe Burrow, get out of Cincy. Do it for you. Do it for your family.
Yeah. Okay, David.
It's happening.
You know what? I'm just going to let him have that moment. I won't say what I was going to say.
Say it. Just go ahead.
You'll say I'm being a deflect. Or maybe he's just going the way of Andrew Luck, and he just walks away from the game.
It's fair because they've missed the same amount of games at the same age, but he just got done saying, I'm playing for a long time.
Correct.
But
it's kind of changed from last week.
That thought was in the air last week. I agree with you. How could you not? He looked catatonic up there.
Right. He likes walking the runway in Paris, and he just looks like, you know what? I'd rather do other things with my life. I've had fun playing football, but I want to do other stuff. I'm still young.
So these are the quotes from last week. If I want to keep doing this, I have to have fun doing it. I've been through a lot, and if it's not fun, then what am I doing it for? So you're right. That was part of his last week's speech, and it was very dark. He was sitting there kind of low in his chair. People were like, what's happening here?
Yeah, I mean, it's just – or, you know what, maybe he has to be traded. I don't know, but it's Cincinnati, and nothing ever happens there. It's just a lot of angry people who play for that team.
Which then leads me to transition to, Mike, your current quarterback. And you mentioned yesterday how Jackson Dart is tired of being checked in the blue tent for concussions here, just wants to keep playing. Well, the NFC East is on the in-season hard knocks. And yesterday, it was the Commanders in their team meeting for their defense, where head coach Dan Quinn told his players that the Giants quarterback is a running first quarterback. Go after him. And then the defensive coordinator comes in and says, yes, you hit him and you hit him hard.
I love it.
He's not going to last long because they know this.
I love it. I have no problem with Dan Quinn, his staff, or his team. If Jackson Dart wants to play reckless, it's Rico's phrase that he brought to this show, and it's magical. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. If you are not going to protect yourself, you're going to get got. And I expect teams to treat him that way. That's why I don't want him playing meaningless games when the team is 2-12. And you have the number 1 overall pick. And he's been taken out of games 5 times to be evaluated for. Not that he's had 5 concussions. Evaluated for. 100%. I'm on board with that.
See, I don't trust the NFL because I'm just going to assume that he had 5 concussions. If he took him out of the game 4, that might be.
Whoa. Can't say that.
I said I'm going to assume that.
Oh, my God.
That's a huge assumption.
Damn.
David, it sounds like the NFL is going to tell you the truth, okay? They're just not.
What about the independent medical people?
Okay.
Rico, you think he's had 5?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, Jesus. Then he should retire.
No, but I'm saying because if you keep stacking concussions on top of concussion, Mike, I say that to say if I'm the Giants, I'm starting to look for new quarterbacks or somebody else to groom.
Like Joe Burrow.
Now, if you get Joe Burrow, then he's done. I'm saying you may have to go and draft somebody because this lifestyle that he's playing, it won't last long.
So a question here about Josh Allen. There will be no Mahomes. There will be no Burrow. There will be maybe no Lamar.
Good.
If he fails this year, what does that say about Josh Allen? Or does it say more about the team?
It'll say that he'll never get it done. No, their defense is really flawed. I want to say that. If they lose 38-35, what's Allen supposed to do about it? But this is the best opportunity he's had. You have to get through Drake May. Or what? Justin Herbert, who can't be protected? Yeah, I mean, this would be the Bills' year.
But it would say more about the team, and it would because he's literally got to go out there and score every point, every time he touches the ball. He can't rely on his defense to hold the team to 20 points because that's just a halftime score, okay? So I give him credit. He's brought this team this far with the effort that he's done. He should be the MVP of the league, right up to him and Stafford. but it's more the Buffalo Bills. And if they don't get it done, I don't know what else yet, because Mahomes is not there. Lamar is not there. You're right. Bo Nix knocks you out the playoffs. Well, you got bigger problems.
All right, so here, let's get to one college issue here, and it is Arch Manning. He has decided to return to college for at least one more year.
It's a great move.
Smart decision, huh?
It's beyond smart. He doesn't need the money, and he needs time. And
Where was he going?
Well, I mean, look.
Let's be real. Where was he going?
He could have left.
UFL?
He could have left. Somebody would have picked him in the second round.
Canada? No.
You know it. Brother, I'm sorry to tell you. You know what his last name is?
I know.
Manning. And a lot of these idiot teams, please. I'm with you. He needed to stay. He stayed. Good move. Now next year he'll go win the Heisman Trophy and be a top 10 pick.
Yeah, okay. No, I'm like, yeah, when I saw that, I was like, well, where else was he going?
If Tyler Shuck can get taken in the second round and he's 30, yes. Arch Manning can go in the second round and he's 20.
Tyler Shuck was actually good in college.
You know what? No. You don't get, no. I beg you to go look at those numbers. That is football today. No. Happy holiday. No. 97.1.